Have you ever felt out of place, like your heart speaks a different language than the world around you? Maybe you've always been more reflective, more empathetic, or wise beyond your years. In this video, we explore the idea that your soul might be older than your physical age, and what that truly means for your journey of self-discovery. Drawing from Carl Jung's groundbreaking psychological theories, including the unconscious, the shadow, and the process of individuation, we'll dive deep into the timeless aspects of who you are. We'll explore why some people feel a deep, emotional, or spiritual maturity early in life, and how to honor that part of yourself. This isn't just a philosophical conversation. It's a guide to understanding the unseen layers of your identity. Whether you felt like an outsider, carried emotional weight others can't understand, or simply crave a deeper connection to yourself and your purpose, this video is here to help you remember. Your depth is not a flaw, it's a gift. Stick around for reflective questions, real-life insights, and powerful, actionable takeaways that can help you walk your path with greater clarity and compassion. Ever feel like you don't belong? Have you ever felt like you just didn't quite belong in this world, like your thoughts run deeper than your peers, your emotions feel heavier, or your questions seem older than your years? Maybe you've been told you're too sensitive, or that you think too much. But what if I told you you might just have an old soul? Today we're diving into what it means to have a soul that feels older than your age, and how that connects to the teachings of Carl Jung, one of the most influential psychologists of the 20th century. This isn't just about feeling different. It's about understanding the depth of who you are, and why that depth might feel so ancient. So take a breath. This is your time. What it means to have an old soul. The term old soul is often used to describe someone who seems wise, beyond their years. But being an old soul isn't just about loving vintage music or having an interest in philosophy. It's about the emotional maturity, intuition, and inner depth that often comes from experiences we can't always explain. Have you ever felt like you've lived through something before, even if you've never encountered it in this life? Have you caught yourself nurturing others while secretly wondering who's going to take care of me? That quiet ache. That's part of the journey of an old soul. Carl Jung and the ancient soul. Within Carl Jung believed that our psyche isn't just shaped by our personal experiences, but also by something deeper, what he called the collective unconscious. This is where archetypes live, universal symbols, memories, and instincts shared across humanity. Jung suggested that some people are more connected to this unconscious wisdom. They feel things others don't. They see patterns others miss. You may not remember past lives, but you might carry the emotional residue of them. According to Jung, our unconscious often speaks through dreams, symbols, and intuition. So when you feel something deeply without knowing why, it might be your soul remembering something older than your body. The role of the shadow in maturity, one of Jung's most powerful ideas, is the shadow. The shadow is the part of ourselves we hide, our fears, insecurities, our unspoken truths. But here's the thing. The older your soul, the more likely you are to face your shadow early. Why? Because true emotional and spiritual maturity isn't about perfection. It's about integration. You've likely felt called to explore your darkness, to heal parts of yourself others refuse to even acknowledge. That's not weakness, that's soul strength. So ask yourself, what part of me have I been hiding from, and why? The call to individuation, becoming who you truly are. Oh wait, yeah. Jung called the journey of becoming our true selves individuation. It's the lifelong process of integrating all parts of who we are, light and dark, conscious and unconscious, to become whole and old souls. They often begin this journey young. You may feel different, not because you're broken, but because you're waking up earlier than most. While others are chasing approval, you're seeking authenticity. While the world tells you to be successful, your soul whispers, be real. So ask yourself, when was the last time I truly chose myself over others' expectations? Signs your soul might be older than your age. Here are a few signs you might resonate with. You crave meaningful conversations over small talk. You often feel like the therapist in your friend group. You value solitude and need time to recharge your energy. You're drawn to the metaphysical, the mystical, the mysterious. You've faced emotional pain early in life and turned it into wisdom. You feel a deep sense of purpose, even if you can't quite name it. If these resonate, you're not alone. Your journey is unique, but it's also deeply human. Reflective takeaways and action steps. What now? If you've recognized yourself in this video, know this. Your soul's age isn't a burden. It's a map. You're here not to fit in, but to wake up. To remember what the world has forgotten. To bring light where others see only darkness. To embody depth in a world obsessed with surfaces. So tonight, try this. Take 10 quiet minutes to journal. Ask yourself, what have I been carrying that's not mine to carry? What would it look like to finally choose myself? Let your soul speak. It's older than you think, and it knows the way. If this touched you, if you saw yourself in these words, don't keep it to yourself. Leave a comment. Let me know. What part of your soul feels the oldest? And if you haven't already, hit that like button, subscribe, and join this growing community of deep thinkers, feelers, and old souls walking each other home. Because the world needs more. People like you. People who feel, reflect, and choose authenticity over conformity. Until next time, stay soft, stay strong, and stay connected to the depth within you.